My favorite image of her is coloring at this little table and then just singing perpetually as she colored. That's my favorite memory. At her celebration of life, there were dozens and dozens of people that came up and said how much of a difference she made for them.
For a beloved Jessica Wiger, cocaine laced with fentanyl was an end and a beginning of so many unknowns.
Because Jessica never divulged to us that she was a user of cocaine.
The night of Jessica's accidental overdose, a friend came to her parents.
And she busted through the door, and she was a mess. She could hardly talk, but when she was able to give the message, it was that Jessica had sent her a text saying, "Where can I get a fentanyl test strip?" That message was not received until Jessica had passed. And the autopsy showed that Jessica had 27 times the normal dose of fentanyl in her body.
We have a lot to be grateful for. We had 39 beautiful years.
Everything at the end of the day that Rumler is doing is in honor of someone or a lot of someones.
This year, the Steve Rumler Hope Network expanded its reach with the surge of fentanyl, now the leading cause of overdose deaths in Minnesota and the nation. Year to date, Steve Rumler has reached all 87 counties, training over 12,000 people, and providing communities with 100,000 doses of naloxone and over 90,000 fentanyl testing strips.
Fentanyl testing strips allow people to test their substances and then in turn practice safer use.
And the organization took that message on the road.
The change that everybody in here wants to see in our community is going to start with our youth.
Creating a rural hope forum in 6 communities across greater Minnesota.
We're being asked to do a lot more with a lot less. And at the end of the day, it's just not reaching all the 4 corners of the state that we hope it could and should.
It's why SRHN launched a first-of-its-kind statewide campaign, also aimed at youth and communities of color.
Digital billboards to bus stations, newspaper ads, anywhere, social media, TikTok, Facebook.
Do you need free naloxone or fentanyl test strips? My name's Marissa. I work at the Steve Rumler Hope Network, and I'm going to show you how to get some for free from our office.
It's a campaign that's really straightforward, really helpful, and really focused on, at the end of the day, keeping people alive and getting them to recovery.
If you're going to use, no. That's the theme.
Fentanyl test strips will now be offered free of charge in new cannabis dispensaries after Mark lobbied at the Capitol, sharing a voice lawmakers needed to hear.
I felt like she came to me and said, "What's happened here is a goddamn shame, and I've left a lot of people grieving, and I know if anybody can give them some tools and ways to work with this, it would be you."
At the end of the day, all of these images, these advertisements, this campaign, they have stories behind them. They have real human lives behind them. There are still consistently way too many lives that are being lost in the state of Minnesota. I never got to meet them, but they've made an everlasting mark on me.
My favorite line. Yeah, she was loyal, stubborn, charming, and heartbreakingly cute. A hustler with dimples and sparkling eyes of hazel. So, well, that is her, and it doesn't make her out to be just this perfect person, but this lovely person that we loved dearly.
The work ahead is a shared grief and goal, so no one has to wait for an answer.
For us to be affiliated now with the Hope Network, it just seems like for those that believe in angels, she's up there doing some things.